too long. And then I thought, but this is almost insulting. I mean, how can a possibly think of introducing you to your friends, to the community, to the diplomatic colleagues? How can I dare to describe what was your activity? You are one of the most prominent protagonists of the Philippines political and social world, and really there are no words enough to complete the description of how you are contributing to the well-being of the Filipino people and to the bilateral relationship. But since, after all, it is an official thing, because I'm giving an award decided by the President of the Italian Republic on a motu proprio fashion. You know what motu proprio means. Usually, and the colleagues who are here are very familiar with this procedure, usually the awards are proposed by the ambassadors, and then, the proposal goes to Rome, to Makati, then it gets back. In this particular case, because this is a particular lady, very special lady, that was a motu proprio. That means that the President decided to give the award bypassing the ambassador. Because he would have done it anyway. But the fact that it was the President of a motu proprio fashion speaks volume on the big admiration we have for you, President Legarda, and really I'm very proud to have had the opportunity, even though it didn't happen during my tenure, but I was lucky to be the ambassador. Since it's after all an official, so let me read a few words. This is, it took me 2 hours to make a synopsis of that. And then I said, let's go to see what the motivation are, the official motivation are. So let me read a few words, just to make this moment a little more official. Senate President pro tempore Lorna Regina Bautista Loren Legarda is a well-known personality in the local political scene and well-known to the Embassy of Italy in Manila, which in fact proposed her for the award of the first level of this class, which is Cavaliere of this order, in 2016. In the years after the conferment of the Cavaliere, of the Order of the Merit of the Republic, of the Italian Republic, President Legarda has constantly distinguished herself in promoting the Philippines' cultural life. In particular, something that I know you are very, very keen on, which is the participation of the Philippines in one of the world's most prestigious art exhibitions, being the Venice Art Biennale and the Venice Architecture Biennale. President Legarda since then gained more global recognition as global ambassador for disaster risk reduction, climate change, and the environment of the women political leaders. She is regarded as a champion for women's and children's rights. In January 2020, she invited and offered an event to a former president of the lower chamber of the Italian president, the Italian parliament, His Excellency Pier Ferdinando Casini in Manila, with the participation of some of the most prominent Philippines officers. It was on that occasion, this is probably an anecdote that President Legarda will explain to us with more details, that the two got along rather well. They became friends, and President Casini was instrumental when he flew back to Rome for what's happening. Senator Legarda's continued commitment to a safer and greener world, global protection of the environment, fight against climate change, promoting Philippine culture and heritage to the rest of the world. It is really what my country appreciated about his activity. Therefore, in this the most formal part of the event comes, on behalf of the President of the Italian Republic, I confer the award Commendatore dell'Ordine al Merito della Repubblica Italiana to President Legarda for her invaluable efforts and contribution in strengthening bilateral relations between the Philippines and Italy on the occasion of the 25th anniversary last year of the establishment of the 75th establishment of the bilateral relations. So it's my privilege and honor to confer with you. It's in
Singapore is present, of course. Ambassador Anke Raffenstuhl worked continuously also with your country on climate issues and many more. Ambassador Michel Bocuse, there's a story between the French and Italian on who came first, but we'll get to that story later because I'm also a awardee legionnaire of the French as well. Ambassador Loren Legarda is also here, thank you. Ambassador Miguel Beltran is present, and other distinguished members of the diplomatic corps. Senate Deputy Majority Leader J.D. Ejercito, I think, is present. Senate Minority Leader Coco Pimentel is here, is present. Of course, our Finance Chair, good friend, Senator Sani Angara, thank you for being here. Another good friend, Senator Sherwin Gatchalian, thank you for coming. And Foreign Secretary Enrique Manalo is with us tonight. And I'm told that Budget Secretary Amina Pangadaman is here, or coming all the way from BDM. And Energy Secretary Lupilia, we will not be talking about the transition to green energy, but he is an advocate of history and culture, and very special because he comes from the province where I'm from, Ismay Casimanwa. And all our dear friends from media, my personal friends, Chair of the NCCA, Tino Manalo, the former Chair, Rene Escalante, all our friends, and the Biennale, Secretariat, the ABB. I could not name all of you. And of course, my 89-year-old father is here, Papa. To sit on the sofa. To sit. Yes, I'm sure. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Buona sera a tutti. It is immensely an honor to receive the prestigious Order of Merit from the Italian Republic. I am extremely grateful to the Italian Republic President Sergio Mattarella, and to my good friend, Senator Pier Ferdinando Casini, former head of the IPU, Interparliamentary Union, for many years, a respected parliamentarian of the world, and to His Excellency Marco Clemente, and to everyone else involved with this recognition. The Philippine and Italian partnership and cooperation are essential to our two nations, especially as we celebrate 75 years of our relations. We may be oceans apart, but we have much in common. First, our love for food, our love for culture, and how, no matter how diverse it is, our passion for culture and the arts, our pride in our artists, and they're here, Andy, and all these years, from 2015, our artists are here, and the curators as well. At the core, we also share the tradition of family values and closely knit communities. And while we have economic exchanges that remain vital, it is equally important that the cultural exchange of the Philippines and Italy continue and prosper. I've always believed that culture can lead to peace and stability, which is why our office, together with my esteemed colleagues, has always helmed one of the most significant cultural exchanges with Italy, the Philippine participation in the Venice Biennale. I call it the Olympics of Contemporary Art. And our return to the Biennale started way back in 2013. It has weathered a pandemic and has remained one of my passion projects until today. Thank you to the NCCA, from the time of Chair De Leon, to the time of Chair Almario, to, of course, Chair Escalante, and now Chair Manalo, and all the women and men of the NCCA. This is the best example of how cultural exchanges are not merely a way to showcase and promote culture. Our participation in Venice has forged a deep relationship because each year we exchange ideas, we have meaningful discourses, and we have new experiences together. At the Venice Biennale, the Philippines has shown Italy and the world 4 contemporary art exhibitions thus far, 3 architecture exhibitions, and this year will be architecture, having just finished in the finissage last November our art exhibition. But more than just showcasing and promoting our culture and our artists, we presented several political and geopolitical realities, whether imagined or not, and why art and architecture sustain communities. So you will see that many of the subject matters since 2015 have been highly politicized. We also discussed how the Philippines could learn from Italy when preserving architectural heritage. Our more recent project is our exhibition at the 18th International Architecture Exhibition of La Biennale di Venezia this May 2023, titled Tripa de Gallina, Guts of Estuary, which discusses the condition of our estuaries and our community's relationship with it. In return, from Italy, we've also taken in many things: the discipline of preserving built heritage, the passion for arts and celebrations. We're inspired by how Italy supports your artisans and how they, in turn, have contributed to the economy. Most importantly, we've also learned from the Italian nation how much alike we are in being resilient, of weathering tragedy, and rebuilding after a crisis like the pandemic. The world is decisively changing, shaped by the dangerous effects of climate change, technological advancements, and sharp shifts in social and individual values. The situation can be formidable and intimidating, but the Philippines and Italy must face the future and create deeper partnerships that can only help navigate uncharted territory. As such, I commit, dear Ambassador, to supporting Philippine-Italian projects and programs, whether these be in the arts, culture, trade, agriculture, and economy. It is when we ensure a sustainable exchange that we step into the unknown with hope and with anticipation. Awon grande future, mabuhay, padayon, salamat, duro gid salamat, palangga ko kamo as we say in Thank you very much.